Hey guys, Ike's here. I got groomed today. Doesn't he look cute? Good boy. He's at the groomer for like 3 hours. They have to like pull his hair or something. It's something specific, fancy, because it takes 3 hours. So I'm getting ready for bed tonight, and I've been using my laser a lot, and I've really been playing with a lot of sleeping masks a lot lately because a laser dries out my skin. I've got 2 of them. Hang on. This thing, it's a beast. You like put it around here, around your eyes, you can do it around your mouth. It's a beast and it hurts. And then this one, which you use all over your face. Anyway, so they dry out my skin a lot. So tonight I was looking and playing with a few of my sleeping masks. So I thought, oh, I should do a video about that. Then I thought, oh, my hair's all wet. I just got a shower. I don't have any makeup on. Oh my gosh. And I thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it. I don't care. I don't have any makeup on. There we go. Although I will say, most of the days I leave the house, I do have makeup on, which is ridiculous. It's stupid. You should be able to just go out, put your sunscreen on, and then just do whatever you want. Anyway, women are too hard on themselves. So, in general. Okay, so my favorite sleeping mask. Most of these, I think all of these are fragrance-free. Let me start out with one I need to review. That is the NIOD voicemail mask. This one is really interesting. At first, I thought it was like a mask, like you put it on, rinse it off, then you do your routine, but it's really meant to be applied and left on overnight. It's got an interesting texture to it, but let's see if I can pour a little bit out there. It's got an interesting texture to it, but it's full of good antioxidants and hydrating ingredients, and I really like it. No fragrance in it. It does have kind of an earthy scent to it, which some people don't love earthy scents, which is probably why fragrance became so popular. But if you can stand an earthy scent, then it's a good one. Another one I'm really enjoying is the Topicals, what they call it, like butter. This one's also really nice. You can just apply it right before you go to bed. You can apply it on its own. You can use it as a mask and rinse it off. Or like me, I just apply it at the end of my routine and kind of let it do its work. Sleeping masks are kind of a hard thing to find good ones because they're so specific for skin types, and then what else you use with it. Will it pill? Will it be too occlusive? Will it be too hydrating? Will it clog pores? Things like that. So anyway, this one I would say is more geared towards drier, non-acne prone skin types. I'll put more in the details in the description box, so check that out too. But okay, so this one I found very friendly for acne-prone skin. That is a LANEIGE Cica sleeping mask. This one is really nice. It does have a little bit of tea tree oil in it, which for some very, very, very sensitive skin, it might be an issue. But I found this one is really nice for sensitive, oily, acne-prone skin. Pretty affordable. The Dr. Jart Cica Sleep Ampule is also nice and no fragrance, but it's kind of low on the Cica scale, so that's why I didn't include it. Okay, another nice one if you have oily skin, that is the Lab Birch Sleeping Pack, or I think they call it the mask, Birch. I'll do the right title below. Sorry, I always butcher everything. Somebody left a comment. You butcher everything. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's just me. Part of it's my accent, though. All of it's my accent. Not that I'm just terrible at pronouncing everything. This one, actually, I started using this as a kind of a rinse-off mask, and then I actually found the texture. This one is really nice for just a sleeping mask because it's not too thick, but it's still hydrating enough. It smooths over skin. It doesn't pill with anything, which is nice, and no fragrance or scent in it, and so it makes it pretty gentle and also pretty affordable. This one is the COSRX Propolis, what do they call it? Overnight mask. Propolis honey overnight mask. This one is really nice. We got a lot of propolis, honey. If you have dry skin, dehydrated skin, this is a great one. I really love the texture of it. It's got kind of a gel texture to it. And I will say there have been a few days where my skin has been really dry, where I actually just put this run on in the morning under my sunscreen. It does a good job. Kind of has a watery base to it, but still feels hydrated enough and soothing enough. And propolis is amazing for your skin, especially dehydrated skin. And for some reports that it's great for acne too. So worth checking out. Okay, next up. This is the Youth to the People. What do they call it? The Superberry Glow Mask. My first jar of this one went pretty quickly. So I will say, once you open this, if you pick this up, do not stop using it. Finish it, because the packaging and the ingredients in here just don't allow it to stand well in the jar. So if you open it up, plan on finishing it within 2 months max. I mean, because after that it starts to go bad and ends up dry and clumpy. So this one is really nice. Hydrating, soothing. This one, I believe they market this one towards oily and acne prone skin types, but my dry skin really appreciates it too. Enjoy the texture of it. Really nice product. So next up, this brand, I'm going to be interested to see how many of you have heard of this brand, because I never heard of them until I got their product in a beauty box, and that is the Save. They call it an anti-pollution sleeping mask. Never heard of this brand until it showed up in one of my subscription boxes, which I was pleasantly surprised. This one is a very gentle sleeping mask. To be honest, the anti-pollution thing, kind of in this type of product, more of a gimmick. When I think anti-pollution, I think fighting free radicals. I think forming a nice film, protecting your skin. This one's more of just a hydrating sleeping mask. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why they went the fancy anti-pollution thing, but overall, it's just a really nice mask. No fragrance, no frills. Leaves your skin feeling nice and hydrated and soothed when you wake up in the morning, and it layers well with other products. So anyway, I'm going to have to try more from this brand and see what else they have that's fragrance-free, because I'm curious now. So it's just like a lotion. There you go. My hands are going to be so hydrated by the end of this video. Okay, I would say the next one is probably the most expensive one on the list. And I still like it. It's the F-Balm by Drunk Elephant. You know, if you are not a Drunk Elephant fan, Paula's Choice has an electrolyte moisturizer, which has some similarities in it. It's fragrance-free. It is pricey. I like it. At this point, I've repurchased it multiple times. However, I don't know if I'd repurchase it at this point, just because there's so many other great masks that are affordable. But if your skin is really dry, really sensitive, I would say this is great for non-acne prone skin, just because it does contain some ingredients that tend to be a little bit iffy. But it really does do the trick. And I like it. I mean, obviously, I repurchased it several times, although I'm souring a bit on Drunk Elephant the older I get. So their Protini, I used to go through tons of it, and I haven't actually used it in about a week. So I don't know. Maybe I'm cured from that addiction. I don't know. Okay, the Clinique Moisture Surge Sleeping Mask is really nice in their Moisture Surge line. I love that this one has the tube packaging, although I don't know if that's common with this one or not, because the other ones I had were in a jar. But their Moisture Surge Sleeping Mask version in their Moisture Surge line is really nice. No fragrance, some nice soothing and hydrating ingredients, and kind of some replenishing ingredients, and layers well, plays well with other products, and overall just a good product. How many do I have left? 2 more. This one, I thought they were discontinuing it, but now it's back on their website. That is the Paula's Choice Radiance Renewal Mask. This one's really nice. Their aim for this one is for skin that has hyperpigmentation, sensitive skin. It's fragrance-free, and it has a lot of brightening ingredients in there, which it does. I'm not so sure a lot of those brightening ingredients really get to the bottom of my skin after I apply it on all my layers, but this one just has a really nice kind of a goopy-ish texture to it, I would say. But it just applies. Oh, I just opened this jar. Sorry. There we go. But it applies really nicely. Plays well with all the other products underneath. No issues with pilling or anything like that. So I'm glad it's still being sold, because this is one of my favorites. And we've got, last but not least, the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. They mentioned this one is more of a moisturizer. You can use it morning and evening. I only use it during the evening. For the most part, there might have been 1 or 2 days where I use it in the daytime, but this one I love. It's just full of good ingredients, soothing ingredients. I've got some peptides in there, and really some nice hydrating ingredients. I think this tends to be one of those products where people either love it or they hate it. I don't know why. It just happens with some products. I love it. It just works well. I've been using my routine for so long. And I also found this one is a nice medium to mix other products in. Like if you're starting a retinol, you can mix a little bit of it in with that. Or azelaic acid, you mix a little bit in with that. Anyway, it's a nice medium to mix in other thicker products if you want, and oils, another thing. So anyway, there we go. Those are my favorite sleeping mask packs. There you go. I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you have any favorites. So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. I'll I'll have dry hair by then. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.